here year after year after year. Say what you want, but I have seen it come down to tire management. Who can save it? Because normally around 35 or 40, we start seeing tires popping here in the World Championship. It's all about going hard, going fast, but conserving. We're back to green in the World Championship here tonight in Jamaica. 6 in, 54 to go. Back to turn number 1 and 2. Logan Robertson on the jump on the restart. Making a move. Here comes Carson Ferguson. Mid-pack. Making a move on Corey Allman and Kenny Peoples Jr. to try to sneak inside 12th spot. As they'll come to the line. Look at the move there as Ross Bell sizes up Brett Ham. Trouble. Turn number 4. We got one around. The Mad Mexican Troy Frazier. And the caution is out. Trouble in turn 4. Other car down at the bottom is Stephen Childress. And we go back under caution. Back under yellow flag again. Just as fast as this race got started, we go back under the caution. Problems on turn number 4 out of Mount Clair, West Virginia. The Mad Mexican and Troy Frazier. His car gets involved in an incident. Stephen Childress comes on to the hot pit area. So does Troy Frazier in the 0F. 7 laps in now. Crew rushing over the wall, checking out the machine of Stephen Childress' car in the 0-3. Looking over, surveying the damage, checking to see if he's got a fender rub. Oh, looks like they're checking the spindle and the toe end also on the right front of the 0-3 of Childress' car. The Frazier's car continues to roll. They're going to check him out here in a second. And he will roll back onto the racetrack, and so will Childress. So both cars stopping, getting checked out, gets the thumbs up from the doctors, and he'll come back out and resume the race. Dylan Brown went to the back, Corey Stubber, because he cut down a tire on the initial start. He had a flat tire, got the 2-lap courtesy rule, and that's why Dylan Brown is at the tail end of the field. Let's give you a rundown as it stands right now under the caution flag. 7 laps into the World Championship of 60, 53 to go. Logan Robertson trying to make history. After 8 runner-up finishes in FASTRAK, could he get his first career FASTRAK Touring National victory? And could it be at the biggest one of them all, the World Championship? He leads the way in the 17 out of Waynesboro, Virginia. Second spot is Lil Bear, Tyler Bear in car number 30. They're about to do the choose rule inside and outside. Third is Brett Ham, followed by Ross Bales. Brandon Umberger, followed by Michael Brown. Matthew Nance, Chester, followed by Justin Williams, Benji Hicks. As everybody gets back into the formation, ready for the restart. Matt Long, Petey Ivy, Petey Ivy's son, Trent Ivy, I'm sorry. Travis Pennington, Corey Allman, Carson Ferguson, Kenny Peoples Jr., Walker Arthur, followed by Davis Lipscomb, Rambo Dennis Franklin, Matt Quaid, Billy Beechler, Kyle Lucan, Henry Ormsby III, Kerry King, Dylan Brown, Nick Davis, Chris Blackwell, Andrew Durham, Troy Frazier, and Stephen Childress. And there's your rundown as we come back to green in the World Championship. Back underway. 3 wide in the middle, Matt Quaid's car. Wow. That's in the battle of the pack in the back. And oh my goodness, there goes, oh, cars going around. Is that Lucan? Lucan got into Kerry King. He got into Dylan Brown. And it started right where Matt Quaid and a couple other cars were going 3 wide. Caution is out again. Kyle Lucan, the FASTRAK VP Racing Fuel National Weekly Champion. Kerry King involved as well. And we go under the yellow. Back under caution. 8 laps in of 60, 52 to go. And we are back under the yellow flag conditions here. Kyle Lucan spun there. There was a couple of cars battling 3 wide. Around went like 3 wide of the back straightaway. And then around went the machine of Lucan, followed by Kerry King. He got collected. Dylan Brown out of South Carolina, that young man out of Gaffney having a bad day in the 6 machine. Doesn't look like he's got a tire down, but he's got like a fender rub on the right front of that car. So they're going to work on trying to get the sheet metal rub pulled away from his car. And we'll get ready to come back for the restart here in a moment. The old cliche, cautions breed cautions, we're seeing it. But we're ready to bring them back to speed. At the VP Race Fuel Making PowerPoint, back underway here in the World Championship. Whole shot's going to go to Logan Robertson one more time. Tyler Barrett's in second. Here comes Michael Brown in the 79 car. He's in third. They're 4 and 5 wide behind the pack of the top 3 that were single file as they roar back to the front straightaway in 1. And opening up that lead is going to be Logan Robertson. 3 wide of the back straightaway. Trent Ivy in the middle of a battle between Benji Hicks and Matt Long. 4 wide off the corner as well. Dylan Brown pulls it in. His night's done. Dylan Brown has called it a world championship. Back straightaway. Turn 3 and 4, the field exits. Out in front is now with 10 on the board. 1/6 of the way through. Logan Robertson. Logan Robertson out in front. Tyler Barrett in second. Ross Bales third. No, I'm sorry, he's fourth. His car that won last year is in third with downtown Michael Brown in that machine for Hicks Motorsports. A top 3 run. Brett the Jet Ham is in fourth, and fifth is now Ross Bales. Chester and Matthew Nance having a nice little battle for the 6th and 5th and 6th spot. Justin Williams on the outside looking in as well. 13 in of 60. The guys are finally up to speed now and got a green flag run going for them. The young man out in front in car number 17 has 8 times in his FASTRAK touring career been a runner-up. You want a statistic? Last Saturday night at the Damn Yankees 50 in Richmond Raceway, he was a runner-up. At 311 Speedway, he was a runner-up. And in the other touring races he's ran for FASTRAK, he's been a runner-up. Now, he's won other touring events for other sanctioning bodies. He's won crate late model races or pro late model events at tracks across the country. He surpassed 100-plus wins for 2018 in his career thus far. But he has never, ever won on the grand stage of the nation's first premier and prestigious pro late model series in the country. The FASTRAK Racing Series powered by Chevrolet Performance. "17 laps in of 60. Logan Robertson out in front. Tyler Barrett's in second. Michael Brown third. Ross Bales is fourth. Brett Ham, your top five. The race rolls on here for the World Championship. Working lap number 20, this time by 1/3 of the way through of 60 laps. The World Championship underway, and Logan Robertson is out in front. The young man is starting to overtake lap cars. He'll negotiate by Stephen Childress. We saw some great racing last night between, problems. Turn number 4. Up the racetrack goes Kenny Peoples Jr., and the caution comes out on lap number 20. We had a 14-lap green flag run. The yellow is out for the man out of Royal Retreat, Virginia. Kenny Peoples Jr. has stalled, and the caution is out for the 4th time. We're going to check and see if he has cut down a tire. Under the yellow flag yet again. Dottie Ball, Jensen Ford is out of the race for those that are asking in the chat box. Jensen Ford is out of the race. He broke a fan while in the top 3 in the early going, and his night is done. So a tough break for the young man out of Piney Flats, Tennessee. It's always something, as they say. The fan broke, and he's out. Dylan Brown is also out of the race. Dylan Brown, a bad night for him in the 6th car. They decided to park it. So as it looks like 2 for the 3 of Kenny Peoples Jr. I will tell you one thing. Before that caution came out, Tyler Bear was reeling in Logan Robertson. I don't know if Robertson was getting caught trying to negotiate through lap traffic. Trying to get through the lap traffic, but Tyler Bear in the number 2 spot. Michael Brown the 3rd. Keep your eye on Benji Hicks, the diesel Benji Hicks. He's starting to come through the field. He's starting to make a clinic. So the choose rule in effect, drivers choosing inside and outside of their choosing before we get ready to turn them back loose. Megan Davis, Kenny Peoples Jr. shot up the racetrack. He brought out our most recent caution on lap number 20, and he has parked it in the infield. That's all I can tell you right now. So it looks like he has decided to call it a night. The crews are actually getting him out of the car, and the Hilltop Auto Sales entry out of Royal Retreat, Virginia, his World Championship hopes come to an end. We are set for the restart. They're going to make their way to the VP Race Fuels, making PowerPoint. We are set for resumption of pro late model racing's richest weekend, the World Championship. Here they come out of turn 4, back in the box, greens in the air. Robertson gets the jump. Robertson on the outside on the hole shot will pull away again. Keep your eye on Benji Hicks in the pink and black, number 21. He has now moved his way up to 6th and 7th. Up the wall, the racetrack out of turn 4. Umberger's in trouble. Oh, no. Brandon Umberger went up the hill. His car goes off the pace, but he'll still keep rolling, but he lost all the ground on the pack as the green still stays out. Umberger says, I've had enough. Brandon Umberger is out. 2 Royal Retreat, Virginia cars out in the last 2 attrition moments. Down the back straightaway. Here comes the field off 4. Robertson still